So today's video is about Quartzsite and how they're raising the price next year, 2025. They're raising the price, I think it's 200%, from $180 up to $600 for the 7-month season. Now, I don't know if any of these nomads out there are getting a 200% increase in their salaries or their pay, but I think the rise in the price is pure greed, nothing but greed. Some of these people out here, that $600 is for gas and food for that season, not just to park there. And there's no amenities that are worth $600 for the 7-month stay. You got a trash can that's always full. You got the vault toilets that are full of flies. Sometimes there's no toilet paper in it. You know, for $600, it'd be nice if they put in some showers. You know, the one thing that nobody really talks about with the Quartzsite long-term visitor stay is that if you're in a converted van that's not self-contained, or if you're in a car, and a lot of people live out of their cars out there, and a lot of people this year are probably moving into their cars, and then they're going to have to go into these campsites where they're raising all these prices. I mean, everything's going up. It's getting harder to be homeless. It's already hard, and then these people are going to just raise the prices for no reason. Anyways, the one thing that I haven't heard anybody talk about, but I've experienced at Quartzsite, is if you're in a converted van like mine, or if you're living out of your car, or a minivan, or something that is not self-contained, which means you got your own toilet that has a black water tank that holds 10.5 gallons, that's built in. You can't park just anywhere in these areas. You're only allowed to park 500 feet from a vault toilet. So you're going to pay $600 to be able to only park next to a bathroom on something like 11,000 acres. So you're only going to be allowed to stay near the bathroom. Now what's going to happen is you're going to have crowds of people around the bathroom, because the rangers come around and they will move you closer to a bathroom if they see fit. I once found a spot at one of the LTVAs where it was beautiful. We were all by ourselves, and we were there for about a week, and then a ranger came out of nowhere and pulled up and said, "You guys got to move close to the toilets." And I was like, "Why?" And he said, "You don't have a 10.5 gallon self-contained toilet in your van." I mean, he didn't know that for sure, but we had to move, and we had to go find a spot that was by the toilets. Now, the spot that we found, like I said, there's going to be a crowd of people there in their cars and in their self-converted vans. And last year when we were there, it was not worth the 180. I'll just say we saw lots of wieners and people's asses because they're taking dumps and pisses around their van. They weren't using the vault toilets at all. So you're going to be forced to stay by a bathroom if you're in a car or a self-converted van that has no toilet built in. And nobody really has said anything about that small stipulation, that small detail that is going to make your stay at these LTVAs a little less comfortable. You got all the big Class A's and the Class C campers and all the the nicer rigs that get to park way out by themselves in the bushes, in the sticks, and be alone. But you're not going to be able to do that. Even if you just go in there with a car and a tent, you're going to have to go right by the bathrooms. And I believe it's in Quartzsite, I believe it's west LTVA. There's north, west, south La Posa, and there's one more right across from south. It's escaping me. Anyways, the one right across from south. So there's four LTVAs in that area. West, you can't even park there. So that just eliminates that one. There's also one that's in Northern California, I believe. That's part of the LTVA. And then there's Yuma, that's also in California. That's part of this LTVA that when you pay for your ticket, you can stay at. But the north one, because you're not a self-contained, they won't let you stay there. So west, you can't even stay there. And that Northern California LTVA, they won't let you stay at either. But yeah, so if you're planning on moving into your van or your car and thinking that you're gonna get that $180 ticket for 7-month stay at the LTVA, just remember, if you're not self-contained, you're staying by the bathrooms, and some of these bathrooms you can smell it because of the winds that'll pick up all around you there. So I don't know what's going to happen with us next year, because I don't think I want to spend $600. I'm trying to save money, not spend more just to park. And all the free BLM around the area is going to get super crowded, and I don't know what it's going to do for business. It just seems to be discriminatory now at this point. Now that they raise the prices, they want a certain type to be able to just stay there. Maybe the ones in the Class A's and the Class C's or whatnot. But yeah, it's getting tougher to nomad. This out here is really nice, but they shoo you off every 14 days, so you're constantly moving. That's why I had to stay at a hotel for the last week, because it just gets to a point where you're like, just let me relax. So the hotel was the only thing I could think of for a while that would give me a little bit of time, ease my mind. This nomad thing can stress you out in different ways. Yeah, we're saving money on rent, but now all the other places that were cheap are now getting expensive, and food's not getting any cheaper, and gas is the economy. Am I right? Oh God, please use your noggin this year. Don't go off emotions. Shots ringing out in the woods. All right, till the next one.